This channel's real, this channel's about documenting, this channel's about talking, having an open opinions. And let's get started. Say whoa, say whoa. Say whoa. Head of a horse, the body of a man. Unidentified flying object. Welcome back to another video. What's up, guys? It's me, Do Not Obey, and let's get right into this video. Now, I'm doing this video June 23rd. I'm trying to get it out tomorrow because there has been a lot of things that's been released way before I even got to make this video by Brazil. There's also a prediction about the World Cup, which is, I believe, tomorrow. So, as I say, they have already been here. They're here. They live. Hello. I don't know who's all good and who's all bad, but humanity, we have good and bad in humanity. So check out these videos. Wake up if you haven't. UFOs are real. Beings are real. Fact is fiction, and fiction is really fact. Do not obey. Stay woke. Peace.
Was taken in Curitiba, Brazil in July 2024. I don't think people understand how wild this is. A UFO sighting was caught on camera up close. You've got to see this. Picture this. A clear night sky and then bam, a gleaming saucer-shaped UFO appears out of nowhere. It's not just a dot in the distance, folks. This thing is up close and personal. The person filming, they're in total shock, but they keep the camera steady. You can almost hear their hearts pounding. The UFO hovers there, almost like it's checking us out. This footage is mind-blowing. It's got everyone talking. This page has knowledge that this is probably an ET craft, as there are no seams, bolts, or rivets present, as seen in some human-made re-engineered craft.
Aliens. Você consegue captar as vibrações? Vem até nós. Ou não vem à noite.
Mano, pior que mexe esquisito demais.
Ele parece, sabe aquele índio?
Brazilian hikers capture viral video of alleged aliens amidst skepticism. During a family outing in Brazil's Ilha do Mel, hikers captured a viral video of two alleged aliens standing on a seemingly inaccessible hilltop. The 10-foot-tall figures, with elongated shapes, rapidly moved their arms. This unusual sighting follows Brazil's history of potential alien encounters, including the Varginha UFO incident in 1996. Despite eyewitness Sarah Delite's conviction, UFO expert Nick Pope remains skeptical, attributing the incident to a potential misunderstanding or police.
Oh mate, we have a piece of footage, from what I can gather, coming out of Brazil of a strange orb-like object floating in the sky, and this was filmed on an S23 Ultra. Look at the state of this object, bruv. Right? What is that about, okay? When we're talking about potentially organic type UAP UFOs that exist, what the f*** is that? Right? This kind of looks similar to the thing that we saw in Kolkata, India, a little while ago from a distance, okay? But this is zoomed in of some strange activity. I mean, we've got some people saying that this is a hologram, or some people saying this is some sort of nest or some sort of rubbish in the sky, but this thing was floating for a while and then vanished off shortly after. A correlation that happens with a lot of sightings that we come across, okay? And again, making no sound. I do not know, mate. It kind of looks biblical in nature. If I'm going to say anything, it looks like a seraphim almost, but I don't know. You guys let me know what you think.
Para aí, Rafa, para aí. Caralho, velho. Caralho, velho. Puta, onde que tá agora, pô? Olha lá, ó. Velho do céu. Falei que eu tava vendo alguma coisa. Lá do teu lado, lá, pô. Nem 4 horas ainda, velho. Dá tempo de ir pra Lençóis e voltar pra Bauru ainda. Olha isso, velho. Olha isso. tô puta, você não tem que ver onde o Zu vai buscar isso aqui, velho. Você não tá vendo nada aí, filho. Você tem que ver aqui na máquina. Ô, Rafa, tá virando, velho.
Esperado, eu não posso sair pra fora da minha casa lá na frente, eu não posso nem ver os bichinhos. Não posso fazer nada, tem um monte de gente aqui. Parece zumbis, querem gente, os carros pretos, tudo escuro. Gente, eu tô com muito medo, sério, eu nunca tive tanto medo na minha vida, nem o dia do Alien. Eu tô sozinho, gente, sozinho.
Someone hiked up to the Brazilian UFO location. They went up the mountain where this UFO craft was seen by Mike, right? And off in the distance that you will see is Mike's farm. Now, I want you to take note of how small the house is compared to the distance shared between where this UFO was seen. So, where this guy is standing now, which is right up on top of the mountain, there is no road access. It's completely rural. It's a deep forest, right? And the guy getting there had a serious bit of trouble trying to make it to this location in question, right? So, the UFO that where this area was, I mean, this looks kind of like man-made as it is anyway, like some ancient caverns or some sort of carving there. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe there was some sort of civilization there. Who knows? But the UFO in question must have been massive, right? Mike's house is absolutely tiny in compared to what he was viewing up on the mountain, like I'll show you here. That craft up on the mountain was massive. It's obscene. So, whatever this was, up in the hillside, was not normal.
This is some footage found. It was labeled the UFO crash of Varginha, Brazil. The time period is 1996. Now, this region of Brazil is not new to these type of aliens. They've actually been spotted on more than one occasion. The town actually has a statue of one of these creatures and lots of stories and folklores from the past. Now watch the rest of this video as you'll see this farmer comes across this red alien. I would definitely say this is genuine. If you watch the guy at some point in the video, he holds his hand out and you can see his hand shaking from being nervous.
So, Brazil just dropped this picture. That's coming from the Brazilian government. You can find it on the Sian National Archive, SIAN, I believe. Yeah, so they kind of had their own little UFO files drop. Kind of nuts, and we're just expected to keep scrolling. I wonder if I'm going to hear any of those people who say UFOs only happen in America. Crickets. Guarantee you.
Holy shit, it's incredible. A UFO landing in Brazil in 1996. The military came in, cordoned off the area. They recovered a crashed UFO, and there was living creatures that people came in contact with. And one of them was this tiny little thing that this guy carried, and he carried it to wherever they were going to examine it. And when he carried it, he got whatever was on its skin. It had like a slippery. It got into his body and infected him, and he wound up with this horrible general infection. He wound up dying. His body shut down. His immune system shut down. His body didn't know what the fuck to do with this alien thing that he was interacting with. And there's real records of this guy contacting this thing, grabbing it, carrying it in. All these people witnessed it, and then this guy winds up with this insane infection shortly there afterwards. That's all documented too.
I find it more fascinating that there are groups of people that don't believe these stories, only to drop straight down into the dense, isolated jungles of Brazil. This is a completely wild mountain area, miles away from civilization, where no roads exist and no human has ever stepped. As I was tracking the satellite over this impenetrable canopy, I spotted an incredible anomaly. Look closely. This is not a rock, and it's definitely not trees. You can clearly see a metallic triangular structure, and right next to it, a perfect circular disc with a strange geometric pattern. It looks exactly like a crashed craft or some unknown technology reflecting the sun in the middle of nowhere. Official maps show absolutely nothing here. Is it a downed UFO or a top-secret military experiment hidden from the world? I left the exact secret coordinates in the first pinned comment so you can explore it yourself.
There's a 10-minute video that has been leaked of the Virginia alien, supposedly from 1996 in Brazil. James Fox has spoken about this on Twitter. Now, people are saying it could be a fake. Now, my question is then, if it can be proven that it's from 1996, if it can be proven that it's in Brazil, why has nobody ever seen this video before if it's a hoax? So if it's a hoax, you do a hoax because you want to share it and you want to get attention. So that's something. If it's proven to be from 1996 and it's proven to be from Brazil, this could be real. So that's the important thing. Find out whether it's from 1996 and find out whether it's from Brazil. Surely they can do that if it's on the phone or whatever they were using. So
no áudio ali, eu não vou descer lá embaixo, né? Eu não sou louco, mas era tipo, sabe, tipo, olha lá, pera aí, gente, o celular não vai focar muito, tá longe. Olha, gente, vocês estão vendo isso? Tá piscando um monte, gente, isso tá em cima da serra, ó. Tá vendo lá, ó? Olha ali, que lindo, gente, eu não sei o que é isso, vocês estão vendo, ó? Caramba, gente, o que é isso? Gente,
Swear that I will share is the truth and nothing but the truth. I've been a doctor for 46 years. In 1996, on January 20th, I was called to see a patient. Getting there, I realized it was not a being not of this planet. I was called to give my opinion on the case, accessing it medically, assessing it. Conscious, no pain, no bleeding, breathing well, very calm and tranquil, resembling a 7-year-old, pale, no bad odor. The head was large, teardrop shaped, small mouth, one hand under the sheet, other one out. The eyes weren't red. They were lilac and teardrop shaped, looking at me very calmly, not agitated, aggressive, or in pain. I think not afraid either. He seemed to understand the situation. A beautiful gaze without judgment. Twice he looked at me, then to the window, then at me again. I stood about 60 inches away from him. I did not touch, but I was close. His way of looking suggested an intelligence greater than ours, than humans. He understood, despite his defensive position. He was not afraid. He understood what was happening. He likely had some purpose for being there. The truth is, I'm an eyewitness. I saw the being. Say what you want, joke, mock, but I saw him lying there in front of me. It's important to highlight this is not about money. This is what changes the very concept of humanity. Being from another place. I was called by chance to see another patient, and I saw it. It's important for people to know this. Those who say they've seen a spacecraft, we really saw it. It's not easy to be here on camera talking about this. They ask, and it feels like we are lying, having to insist. I have sworn I saw it, and I did. I want the younger generation to believe that this indeed exists.
No céu, tá brilhando aí, olha. Meu Deus. Cara, que parada é essa, mano? Olha! Eita! Meu Deus. Gente.
A record of 400 people attacked by these beams of light that would come from these balls, these spaceships. Sometimes they were referred to like a can with a windshield and two persons, two human-like creatures inside of it, operating that spaceship. Now, the very interesting thing about it is that when the military decided to camp there and to conduct their investigations, the attacks stopped. Very rare attacks took place in other areas, but not where the military were. And also, when the military decided to change their camping from one point of the island to another point of the island, the objects that would be hovering those previous point, that previous point where the operations were taking place, would move to the other area, like it, in the own words of the commander of the Operation Saucer, Horace Yolanda, like if these intelligences knew what the military were doing in that area. That's very amazing. These are only 440 pages of a total of 2,000 pages that were produced as a result of the Operation Saucer. I would like to address this to you. I would like that you have time to examine this, because this contains very hard information collected in a military fashion by military men on duty investigating UFO in a confidential, not top secret, but confidential, sometimes reserved operation by the Brazilian Air Force in the Amazon. We don't know for what reason that took place, but that happened.
Prediction that Brazilian psychic made about what's going to happen on June 24th in Miami at the World Cup is true, then they ain't playing fair. The psychic from Brazil that has been accurate with a lot of her predictions is doubling down on what she predicted to happen. She claims that on June 24th in Miami at a large sporting event, the mothership is going to appear. And for the first time in history, we're going to witness this. And this mothership that appears, she's saying that this mothership is going to take 700 people. You heard what I just said? She said we're going to watch 700 people, including players on the field, go up into the air. Now, you know how some psychics say they're not 100% sure that their prediction is going to happen. She doubled down on hers. She said that she believes that everything that she's saying is going to happen. She said that this is going to be the moment right here when people are disclosed about aliens, about interdimensional beings, about UAPs, about UFOs. She's saying that time is about to come. Now, if you jump down that rabbit hole and you do your own research, what movie did Steven Spielberg put out today? Disclosure Day, right? And that lines up with what this lady is saying. Now, I'm not saying that this is true. What I'm saying is she believes it's true.
Been released. So the first batch of the presidential UAP files just dropped. And in all honesty, I think the release itself is confirming the exact concern that a lot of people had from the beginning. Because what has been released so far, it's not shocking. You can tell it's controlled, it's measured. I think there's going to be a careful pace that happens. Exactly like the wording we talked about in the last video. Nothing's shocking initially. It's going to be slow and steady at first. That matters because now that the release has begun, the question changes, right? It's no longer, are the UAP files coming? Are they going to be released? The question now becomes, who decides what comes next and what gets delayed or withheld, right? So the sequencing here is very important. This first batch appears designed to kind of establish a process, and that tells you something important. This won't be a single event. It's going to be a managed rollout. The structure of this release now matters just as much as I think the contents that gets released itself. So let's watch the categories, watch the pacing of it all, and watch what gets emphasized. You know, the first release rarely tells you everything. It tells you how they want the public to enter this conversation, and it is quite a conversation. So I will be posting some follow-up videos highlighting some of the more interesting files. I've started going through them already. So look for those videos. I'll also post the links to check out the files yourself, war.gov/UFO, as well as alien.gov. I'm looking forward to how this continues to play out.
UFO that was filmed in Brazil. I don't believe it's AI. Now, as you can see, I've got a shot of it right here, and you can see them running back and forth. And I know there's tricks to using AI. I don't believe that this is AI.
Witnesses of entities of non-human sentient beings connected to the craft. Don't take it from me. Some of these reports come directly out of the United States Air Force's own files. In fact, the very scientists who coined the phrase close encounters of the third kind investigated cases for the United States Air Force from 1947 to 1969, Dr. J. Allen Hynek. According to Hynek, it was cases like those that the United States Air Force desperately tried to keep secret, because it's one thing to try and confuse the public with weather balloons and swamp gas, and another entirely different when dealing with credible reports of non-human beings on the ground. I personally investigated one such case for over 16 years. The case occurred in Varginha, Brazil in 1996 and involves dozens of first-hand reports of UAP and direct contact with living, intelligent, non-human beings who, according to multiple Brazilian witnesses, were flown out of Brazil to the United States in January of 1996. Recently, the former Brazilian Ministry of Defense, Aldo Rebelo, confirmed the incident occurred and stated, if the U.S. disclosed information on this case, then we in Brazil could do the same. Mr. President, I am respectfully requesting that you declassify and release all files related to this case and others like it. We the people have a right to know. Reality should not be classified. Thank you.
Yeah, I know.
There's a full
on the cloud.
Yes.
I know.
And then it just disappeared.
I know.
What?
Dad, I'm tripping.
I just saw you.
No, literally.
Maggie.
I know. I saw it. It was in the cloud.
There's no way. That was a big round
Neon green.
globe.
I know.
What the flip?
I've never seen anything like this.
I looked and I could see
It's a fucking UFO.
Oh shit, yeah, it looks like a, oh fuck no.
What is that? Oi!
What the fuck?
Oh, that's a tornado upside down?
That's what it looks like an upside down tornado, dude.
Hey, I want to flip
Wild Ray.
And it's moving.
What
No,
the
that's
fuck?
It's an airplane. Girl, not the little motherfucking airplane up there.
I told you, babe.
Wait, is there somebody flying?
Dude, everybody's been getting hit so ugly, dude, and my dad hasn't. My dad's in Dallas.
that?
And he hasn't even texted me back.
That shit looks crazy. It's huge as fuck. Fuck! It's just getting bigger and bigger.
No, dude, that's some scary shit.
No?
You're welcome to McDonald's at 12 a.m. at night. Look what we got us right here. We got some of that alien action everybody's been talking about on the news. Look at that right there. I was about to get me a McRib too. Wait, you think they want a McRib? Hey, y'all want a McRib? Y'all want a McRib?
A whistleblower leaked this footage of the interior of a UFO. Now y'all look at this. Now, allegedly, this UFO was hidden inside area.
So weird. The first set of witnesses saw this beam of light coming down, and no, they confirmed it was not a helicopter. There was no noise. There was no actual helicopter. They could have seen it. They didn't see anything. And then all of a sudden, it's like it knew it was being watched and shut off completely. But then the second witness saw the actual object. And the thing is massive. Take a look at these next set of videos. Comment below. Let us know what you think.
Exactly, which one?
It's crazy.
Yo, I can see a lion from somehow. I can see a lion.
A lion?
Yeah, I can see a lion. Look, see? Look, see? The freaking eyes and the ears and the nose and the mouth.
It's because of the cloud, like the lights are reflecting off the clouds.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they're like messing with the clouds.
Yo,
you want to go get me? You want me to go give you a drink?
It's right there.
No, but that's just wet. Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah.
I'm not wet over here. My butt's dry.
This is the sky. What kind of light show's going on over there?
What? Dude, this cannot be light shot 2 a.m.
For this. Yeah, there's.
Did not leak their UFO files. They published them, all 89 of them. Back in 1977, something was hovering over a small Brazilian town called Reis. Not a rumor, not a blurry light in the sky. A craft, low, deliberate, and it was hurting people. Locals reported being struck by beams of light coming directly from the object. Burn marks.
Okay, this video was proven legit, and this one you really can't deny. I mean, this was taken in 1947 or something like that, and I mean, AI wasn't around.
You get this on your phone?
Yeah.
They're just hanging there. They were lower a minute ago. Stay behind the truck, alright?
Alright.
Alienígenas invadindo o campo de futebol em Miami. E eu vi os jogadores nitidamente sendo carregado pela primeira nave que chegava. Eu estava dentro dessa nave. Quando essa nave se levantava, chegava a nave mãe, uma nave muito maior, e levava milhares de pessoas do campo de futebol. Eu via muito grito, muito choro, muita lágrima, sofrimento. Eu vou falar com vocês que eu tô muito apavorada, porque, assim, a segunda vez que eu tô sonhando de novo com isso, e eles falando que dia 24, algo muito ruim está para acontecer nesse jogo, nesse campo de futebol em Miami, nos Estados Unidos. Alienígenas invadindo o campo de futebol em Miami. E eu vi os jogadores nitidamente sendo carregado pela primeira nave que chegava. Eu estava dentro dessa nave. Quando essa nave se levantava, chegava a nave mãe, uma nave muito maior, e levava milhares de pessoas do campo de futebol. Eu via muito grito, muito choro, muita lágrima, sofrimento. Eu vou falar com vocês que eu tô muito apavorada, porque, assim, A segunda vez que eu tô sonhando de novo com isso. E eles falando que dia 24, algo muito ruim está para acontecer nesse jogo, nesse campo de futebol em Miami, nos Estados Unidos. Alienígenas invadindo o campo de futebol em Miami. E eu via os jogadores nitidamente sendo carregado pela primeira nave que chegava. Eu estava dentro dessa nave. Quando essa nave se levantava, chegava a nave mãe, uma nave muito maior, e levava milhares de pessoas do campo de futebol. Eu via muito grito, muito choro, muita lágrima, sofrimento. Eu vou falar com vocês que eu tô muito apavorada, porque, assim, a segunda vez que eu tô sonhando de novo com isso, e eles falando que dia 24, algo muito ruim está para acontecer nesse jogo, nesse campo de futebol em Miami, nos Estados Unidos.